Hello, dear colleagues. I am very happy to be a part of such important and significant event. Many thanks to the Spanish Association and personally to Maria Luisa for the invitation and the opportunity to share with you our Ukrainian experience in force majeure situation. My name is Iryna Velychko and I am the head of the Ukrainian Contact Center Association. Over the past year, the contact center industry in Ukraine has shrunk by more than half, and today we have not more than 3,000 contact centers in our market. 40% of them reduced wage by 10 to 50%. Today, the main task of our association is to unite and restore our industry. It is also important to restructure the work of our outsourcing sector to work with Western market and create an opportunity to work with project today, helping to restore our country. Of course, we all having worked in the contact center industry for a long time. So we know a lot about risk management, redundancy, and other important concepts of ensuring uninterrupted service are. But a year ago, we made sure that the bulk of the instructions are designed for some local problems only. For example, for temporary power outage or if people cannot get their own time. We did not prepare for the situation where entire business sectors completely died in the country in one day. Millions of people, including call center employees, live in an unknown direction or simply disappear for a while or forever. The rest of the population either goes to military forces or tries to somehow survive in such crumbling world. We had to learn to live in such world. What could we do as a contact center community? How can we help to our country? From the first day of full-scale invasion, we took part in the information war. Also, we helped keep government humanitarian hotlines running. Internal contact center provided their agents on a volunteer basis, and our English colleagues helped us pay for the work of agents from some outsourcing contact centers. And we are eternally grateful for them for this help. Also, we helped numerous volunteer communications to open contact centers and establish communication not only in Ukraine, but also abroad. We helped our colleagues switch from Russian equipment to suitable ones, provide advice, searches and equipment to destroyed contact centers, conduct market research, and try to keep abreast. We also try to communicate as much as possible with our foreign colleagues so that they know what is really happened in our country. To be honest, it was instantly really difficult for us, especially in the first months. It's hard both physically and mentally. I never thought how much time and effort can be spent for ordinary survival. A separate big problem was the state of employees who daily faced thousands of situations of grief and horror. They were not prepared for it and didn't know how to respond to them. What could the agent say when he received a call from a woman who, in the window of her house, sees Russian soldiers simply shooting passed on by the street, on the street? How could he help when people called from the littered basement of a house that was already on the occupied territory? But we have understood a lot during this time. We saw how many problems there are in our clan-state mechanism. It cannot, as volunteers, restructure his work in a day, and we are now working with those difficulties. War also shows true values. We saw that the main thing for a caller to get through quickly and get the full right information. And it is also important that the agent does this regardless of the emotion state, his or the client. Everything else is for a peaceful, calm time. We realize that one of the basic conditions for survival is the ability to stick together and help each other, regardless of personal differences. Now we can share our experience on how to ensure the efficiency of agents during the bombing or during many hours of blackouts. Our agents have learned to talk calmly on any topics and serve customers for hours under terrible stress. If necessary, we can launch a contact center in 20 minutes or in a day to find the most incredible information because we are working in contact centers. Today, we are ready to share this and many other knowledges and experience with our colleagues from different countries. We have something to tell you about. Many of our fellow citizens now live all over the world and rarely yearn for Ukraine service. It suddenly turned out to be higher than in many developed European countries. We are also ready to share those secrets. Unfortunately, it hasn't gotten easy for us yet. We are gradually starting to restore the almost destroyed association, industry, and our country. We have learned to live in this ever-changing and dangerous world. Today, our association no longer asks for money. We want to develop and earn money. This helping to our country recover fastly. Therefore, we will be glad to exchange experience, discuss and jointly develop new approaches to the service based on true values. In the end, says need to ask for help. Of course, we are raising money. In a week, in an exhibition in Berlin, in CCV exhibition, our association will collect money for mobile homes for residents of our country who were left homeless in the result of the bombing. I would be glad if one of your doings. I will give Maria Luisa all necessary information and all details about it. To be honest, Ukraine now left without large vendors, so our association is looking for sponsors. I will be happy to talk with companies which are planning their investment in the future of Ukraine. But in general, we really want to help Ukraine become equal among European countries and contribute to the overall development. Therefore, I hope for future communication and joint projects. Dear Maria Luisa announced that I was named 2023 Contact Center Ambassador. This is a very unexpected and exciting award. For me, this title is a recognition of the titanic work of Ukrainian agents and contact center managers over the past year. It is support for their effort, endurance, and perseverance, which helps the whole country to fight and win. A lot of thanks to you, to the Spanish people, and to the Spanish government for your support, for your help and assistance at all levels. Gracias por escucharme. Llueve encanto poder acompañaros en persona y bajo otras circunstancias. Thank you. See you.